Well, you got to ask the question, what is going on in the borough of the Bronx? And for that, we tune to our Bronx bloggers, all the way from tourism to culture and arts. We've got some bloggers from the Bronx. We welcome now founder Deyla Sabio and fellow bloggers Ashley Merlani and V. Clark, right?
Yep.
There
yes,
we go.
Definitely.
And so we're glad to have them all here. They're sharing with us. And listen, just want to say thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for
Thank you for having us.
All right, so Deyla, take it away. What is going on in our borough? I mean, you've got some blogging going on, and what are you hitting on?
Well, right now I'm planning the second event for the Blogger Social, which we're looking to launch in August for the summertime. As you know, we had our Blogger Social at the Bronx Museum March 3rd. It was a huge success. We had over 250 innovators from all over the Bronx come out and support. So we're looking to do another one. Hopefully 500 innovators.
That's it,
So,
that's it. Well, Ashley, talk to me a little bit about what's going on with you and what have you been talking about?
Well, I'm more like a YouTuber, so I vlog throughout my day, and due to the fact that I'm disabled, I talk about how it is to like run around within New York. I'm just like day-to-day life, and like I just inspire people to just live life and live within the moment.
And so your vlogs, per se, talk about this, you know, really from a disabled perspective. Talk to us about that and what's been the response it's gotten.
I'm just living my full potential of my purposes, and I'm just helping others to release that inner potential, because sometimes you just need someone to kick it in the nuts for you to go ahead. So at the end of the day, it's just showing you, like, if I could do it, you could do it too. It's a kind of a Me Too attitude. So you just gotta go ahead and do it.
That's
just
right.
go for it.
and I love her vlogs. Like, have you seen her YouTube videos?
I did.
They're
Oh my
amazing.
God.
Like, I have fun watching her, and I'm just like,
No,
oh my
even her
God, you're
Instagram
having
is
so
really
much
good too.
fun.
Yeah.
It
Absolutely.
took me 5 years to like actually come together with it.
Yes,
That's
she had like
awesome.
2,000 views in like one video,
Yeah.
right? And it's amazing.
Amazing. And V, talk to me about what you've been up to.
I've been working on my website. It's vclarknyc.com, and it features different creatives throughout the city. I really try to focus a lot on Brooklyn and the Bronx. I spent a large part of my childhood in Brooklyn. I went to school in Brooklyn. Shout out to CUNY, Medgar Evers. And I live in the Bronx and have always lived in the Bronx. We have a lot of creative people out here, a lot of people doing different things. We're full of culture. We have a lot of music. We have a lot of style, a lot of fashion. We're very different, and I feel like it's not showcased as much. So it provides a format and a platform for that to show.
So what do you have coming up that you really want to focus on?
Well, right now, in the next month, in April, we're putting out Slugs Volume 3. So Slugs is shots of different people from Bronx and Brooklyn, Manhattan and Queens as well, who are doing different things. It's portrait shots. It's like a photo series. And they're able to take photos, share their opinions about the American dream, if they believe there's an American dream. There are different aspirations, whether it might be travel, studying abroad, working on music, various kinds of things. And at her event, we actually had people in common. So some people who have shot for Slugs were also there. So it was kind of cool to be able to network in that kind of arena as well.
And so putting this event together when you had all these innovators actually in one room, it gave you an opportunity, I guess, in many ways to see the various, you know, talent that we've got across the city, but more particularly right here in our borough.
Absolutely.
Yes, I was so shocked to see everyone. Everyone was just so prepared to like network. It seems like everyone was waiting to talk to people who are in the same field, that live in the same borough, because it's like we're brothers and sisters. So now we can work together, we can hop on projects together, and a lot of people are partnered up for future events in the Bronx.
Yes,
Like
definitely.
it completely turned around, and everyone's like, well, we're doing this, let's do that.
Right.
So I'm happy. I'm planning more events.
Right.
So yeah.
And so for you, what's coming up for you down the pike?
To be honest, I'm just living day to day and just show people how to live their life. That's all. I have a message, but that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna go ahead and produce content that's not gonna help people to come together. Because at the end of the day, I'm bringing people from the Bronx together and bring what it is all about within the Bronx. So yeah.
As a borough, I mean, obviously we're now seeing it in a new light. I mean, we've always known the great things that have happened, you know, that are happening in the borough, the great things. But talk to us about, from a blogger's perspective, and the comments that you get. What are some of the comments that you get when you hear about and when you discuss our borough?
Well, I get that it's missing. Like it's a missing factor. So seeing it and seeing some other people that look like me or have had experiences like me or gone to schools that I've gone to or do the different things I do feels good, because a lot of times it feels lonely out here sometimes.
Yeah.
Just being young and being creative and being a little different or eccentric or a unique contribution to society.
There it is.
So it gets a little lonely. So like meeting different people and knowing, well, you live down the block from me, and I have never knew that. And we can work on different things and create change, and beyond just creative aspects, but even in nonprofit worlds or business worlds, then that's amazing.
Yeah. And there are a lot of businesses, there are a lot of restaurants, there are a lot
whole
of places.
lot.
that-
Absolutely.
You know,
And they're popping up like popcorn all over the place in the
Yes.
Bronx.
Yes.
So what's going to be your focus coming up?
Well, my focus right now is putting together some small events for my students. I'm an educational counselor on the side, and we are planning to take our students to Hawaii in July. And I want to put some events together to fundraise to take my students out of the Bronx to Hawaii. So that's what I'm focusing on right now, besides my bloggers events. Yeah.
And so for people who want to get into blogging, what kind of message do you want to send to them? People who are scared, saying, listen, I don't know. Where do they get started? What do they do?
Know that it's okay to be scared. I'm scared now. Before I came up here, I said, girl, I'm scared. I don't know what we're going to do.
Girl.
But that's part of it. Part of it is change is different.
You're
It's
right. You're
uncomfortable. It's weird. It's like, am I doing this right? But as long as you're doing it right.
Right.
And that's one of those things about blogging. All of our experiences are different. All of our different ventures are different. But it's our experiences. And that's all you have to go with. Just be yourself and be true and transparent. And you'll be okay.
Yeah. My advice really, to piggyback on what you said, is also reach out to the bloggers. Reach out, like DM them on Instagram, and send them an email and meet up with them for coffee dates, and keep going, like consistently, like pick 3 and meet with them, because they're all friendly.
Right.
We don't bite,
Right.
you know, we're all family, so.
What's the best advice that you've received when it comes to this,
But like, what is to give or that I've received?
that you've received?
The best advice that I actually help other people like make their YouTube. I actually collaborate with other YouTubers from the Bronx, and they say, "Wow, you're really good at this." And I'm like, "Oh, really? Thanks." It took me 5 years just to start. So knowing that I help others to produce more content makes me happy, because I sparked a little bit of something in someone.
Yes, you did.
Right. So what advice do you give now that you're on the other side?
I just say just go for it. Now don't overthink it. Don't analyze it. Just do it. Because at the end of the day, I felt like when I started, I had nothing to show. And then 1 minute led to another where she said, I have an event. I'm like, cool, I could do that. And then it just connects the dot, and just it's like a snowball. And it just falls and it falls and it falls, and it just becomes bigger. And that's what it is. And if you never start, you're never going to have something to work with.
Right. And so for people who want to find out how to get in touch with you, what do they do?
They can go to Instagram, this is vclarknyc, or my website, it's www.vclarknyc.com.
Okay.
My YouTube is Ashley Merlani, and my Instagram is Ashley Merlani. It's just Melanie with an R.
Right. And Deyla?
Bloggerfromthebronx.com, Blogger from the Bronx on Instagram, and Blogger from the Bronx on Facebook.
And there you can be able to find out all about them. Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming to share.
Oh, thank
We're going to
you.
find out, and next time we'll bring you back and we'll go in depth at what each of you are talking about, and we'll explore the borough of the Bronx through a blogger's perspective.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. All right, listen, taking a quick break. Got more shows. Stay with us. We'll be back more open right after this.